We have these in 5 colors. We have them in black, which is in here, white, blue, red, and gray. Hey racers, Alec here at Performance Bodies to talk about the new MD3 products we have here in stock. It is the modified plastic door and the modified plastic quarter. I have them both laid out here on the floor. These are going to be oversized, so they are universal, so you will need to trim these to fit. You'll trim off the front, you'll trim off the back to meet your specific sanctioning body's needs from center to rear, as well as the bottom to be able to still add that rocker or skirting or whatever you need to be on there. So guys, we have them laid out here. I have a door that we're going to trace out to show you how, just to lay one out, trace it, and then as well as the quarter, we have dimensions to be able to go up against this. So we're going to just show you how easy it is to cut these out and boom, get you right back to the track. Alright, so we have our modified plastic door and we have our aluminum panel ready to go. This, guys, to know which side to have facing out, you can see that one side doesn't have the plastic masking and the other side does. We're going to want the plastic masking facing out. So we'll lay down the non-plastic. We'll take our aluminum door. And since when you're doing the plastic, we don't have to worry about the finished edges and we don't have to add anything to the panel. We can just trace these out and then cut it out and we'll be good to go. So we'll start tracing away here and then we'll get to the cutting. Alright, so you can see we laid the aluminum door on top, but what we did is we lined up the top of the aluminum door with the plastic so that we can trim off the bottom and the front, and then of course we'll make that wheel well at the end. But you're just going to want one clean edge, and especially with the top meeting with your decking, we'll keep that top edge clean. What do you think, Dylan? Alright, so we have traced the outside, but since this panel already has the drill spots for the bracing and everything to connect it to the decking, you might as well mark those spots as well, so then you can just drill it and not have to worry about trying to line that up. So we're going to do that and then we'll get to the cutting.
Alright, besides there's so much stuff you gotta cut off, it's crazy.
I know.
I mean,
alright, now that we got it traced out, it's time to cut. You can either use some hand shears, but I prefer to use some electric shears if you have them. It cuts just similar to aluminum, but obviously it'll just save you a lot of time if you use these. But we're going to get to cutting.
alright, perfect.
Okay, now that we have our door cut out, we did not cut the wheel well out on our door because we want to line that up with the quarter side. So we brought the quarter panel in to get the overall length, which in this scenario for the USMTS panels that we're making is 120 inches. So you can see that we got 120 there, and then the rake allowed is 4 inches. So Dylan's going to show that. That's 4 inches. So what we did is we put a straight edge on top of the door, and then of course we then shifted that quarter panel up to be able to be at that 4 inches. Now that we have this laid out, we're going to figure out how big we want our wheel well, and we'll trace that wheel well, and then that'll give us the ability to cut both the door and the quarter wheel well out. Alright, so we have everything laid out, ready to make our wheel well the size that we want. We have the center to rear right where we want it. We have the rake, the deck, everything's within the rules, so we're good to go there. Now it's just making this wheel well. The tool I have in my hand is from Weir's. It's the WM295 wheel well compass tool. Essentially what this does is it screws into the axle, and then you have, just your regular Sharpie, but then you have this where you're able to then, if you had that axle there, you can adjust this to where you would think you'd want it, in that case, right there, and then essentially you'd be able to just go like this and create a perfect wheel well without having to get your old string out and get after it. So we're still going to use this tool, it's just not going to be screwed into the axle. Alright, now that you saw we used a wheel well compass and we traced out our wheel well, just one thing you can check if you have an old panel or the dimensions, like we had just the dimensions on the quarter from from the back point of our wheel well to the back part of the quarter panel, it was 36 inches. So the wheel well compass did exactly what we wanted, and it got the correct dimensions. So we're good to go. Now it's time to just see if we can cut on a straight line. Alright, there you have it. We cut our wheel well. We got all of our measurements done. We cut the height to what we want. So guys, just make sure when you're cutting these, you check your rules for IMCA, USMTS, just to name a few. Make sure you're following within their sanctioning body rules from center to rear, overall deck height, etc., etc. But you can come up here, guys, and see. So it does have that plastic film on it. So those marks that we made, right, once we used that wheel well compass, the wheel well got a little bit different, but you can just see, boom, you're good to go. And you can then stick your whole body on, and you're good to go. Okay, so now we're all done, like I said. Now we just need to apply our wrap or stickers, whatever you're gonna do. Guys, check out our website or our Facebook page. It has the ability to show you what 3M installation, what you want to do, how to clean it, make sure that wrap sticks to it. It is plastic, so it does work a little bit different than aluminum. But again, guys, we have these in 5 colors. We have them in black, which is in here, white, blue, red, and gray. So you can get those to match whatever wrap you want. But again, guys, any questions, always give us a call, 1-800-RACING-1, or these are available on our website, performancebodies.com. Thanks.